You bought a Windows PC and noticed an antivirus was already running before you even finished setup. No subscription prompt, no download screen. Microsoft Defender Antivirus was just there, quietly in the background. So you moved on, opened your browser, and got to work. That decision is completely understandable. But there is an important difference between an antivirus that is already installed and one that is actually built for the threats you will encounter in 2026. Today, we are going to explain exactly what Microsoft Defender does, where it falls short, and what fills the gaps. Number 1. What Microsoft Defender Antivirus is. Defender is an antivirus engine built into every copy of Windows 10 and 11. It activates automatically when no other antivirus is installed. It runs in real time, scanning files as you open them, checking downloads before they execute, monitoring running processes for malware behavior. Its core capabilities are solid. It checks suspicious files against Microsoft's Cloud Threat Database. It flags phishing websites in Edge through SmartScreen. It includes a controlled folder access feature that can prevent unauthorized apps from modifying your documents. For everyday threats, common malware variants, infected email attachments, familiar bad actor domains, Defender does its job. Independent testing labs like AV-Test regularly score it between 5.5 and 6 out of 6 for protection against known malware. Number 2. Where Defender falls short. The first gap is zero-day threats. Defender's cloud detection is fast, but it depends on Microsoft having already cataloged a threat. When attackers use a new variant, Defender's detection rate drops compared to vendors with dedicated behavioral engines. Independent benchmarks show this gap on novel malware tests. The second gap is ransomware. Controlled folder access, Defender's ransomware protection feature, is turned off by default. Most users never enable it. And when it is on, it works by blocking unauthorized folder access rather than analyzing what a process is actually doing. A ransomware variant that encrypts files gradually or mimics a trusted application can slip through. The third gap is cross-device coverage. Defender only runs on Windows. Your Android phone, your MacBook, your iPad, none of those have any Defender protection. The average household has more than 5 connected devices. A compromised phone can expose credentials used across every device on your home network. The fourth gap is privacy tools. Defender is a pure antivirus. There is no VPN to protect your traffic on public Wi-Fi, no identity monitoring to alert you if your email address shows up in a data breach, and no ad blocker. Those tools exist, they are just not included here. Number 3. How to read independent antivirus test results. When you see AV-Test, AV comparatives, or SE Lab scores, the numbers that matter most are protection rate against real-world samples and false positive rate. Defender typically scores at or near the top tier on known malware detection. The divergence shows up in the real-world and zero-day categories, where behavioral detection matters more than signature matching. What this means practically: if your threat model is clicking a bad link in an email or downloading a cracked application, Defender probably catches it. If your threat model includes targeted attacks, novel ransomware, or threats that have not yet appeared in Microsoft's database, the gap becomes meaningful. Number 4. What Surfshark Antivirus adds. Surfshark Antivirus extends coverage in each of the areas where Defender has gaps. Unlimited device coverage. One subscription runs on Windows, Mac, Android, and iOS. Defender stops at Windows entirely. Behavioral detection. Rather than relying solely on a known malware database, Surfshark's engine monitors what processes are actually doing in real time. This catches novel threats before they appear in any signature database. Automatic scheduled scans. Defender requires manual configuration for anything beyond its default behavior. Surfshark runs scheduled scans automatically without prompting. Bundled privacy stack. Surfshark Antivirus is included in every Surfshark plan, which also includes the VPN and Clean Web ad blocker. For users who want network-level protection as well, it is one subscription instead of 3 separate ones. The entry-level plan starts at around $3 per month. Number 5. Does running Defender alongside another antivirus cause problems? Yes. 2 simultaneous antivirus engines on the same machine create conflicts. When you install Surfshark Antivirus on Windows, Defender automatically steps down and deactivates. No manual configuration. The transition is seamless, and Windows Security will reflect the change immediately. On Mac and Android, there is no Defender equivalent at all. Surfshark fills the gap directly without any overlap issue. Number 6. Who actually needs to upgrade? Defender is a workable baseline if you use a single Windows machine, do low-risk browsing, never connect to public Wi-Fi, and have no other devices to protect. The case for upgrading grows in proportion to how many of these apply to you. You use public Wi-Fi at coffee shops, airports, or hotels. You have a phone, tablet, or Mac in addition to your Windows PC. You work from home and access company files. You have older family members on your network who are more susceptible to phishing, or you store financial or medical information locally. Any one of those factors shifts the risk profile enough that the gap between Defender and a dedicated solution becomes a practical concern rather than a theoretical one. The link to get started with Surfshark Antivirus is in the description below. It covers every device you own under a single subscription. Subscribe to this channel for more plain English explanations of online privacy and security tools. If this video helped you understand what Defender actually covers versus what it does not, the most useful thing you can do is share it with someone who thinks their Windows PC is fully protected just because Defender is running. Link to get Surfshark Antivirus, snipstack.io/yt/Microsoft-Defender-Antivirus-Deep.